Hi everyone, this is Chris and I'm a volunteer at the Hampstead branch of Pender County Public Library. Today we're going to be doing a fun bridge experiment. Make sure you have permission from your parent or guardian to do this and have adult help and supervision as needed. Okay, let's get started. First you will need a few common household items. You're going to need two things that are level. They can be like these little medicine containers I have. They can be books, anything that's about level even. It should be basically level. I would try to get something that's like the same size as each other too. Then I have in front of me just sheets of paper, thin sheets of paper, but it's better if you use index cards for this. But for me, I couldn't find any, so I'm just using these pieces of paper. You want them to be about the same size. And then you're just going to need pennies or dimes or some sort of weights that you can use that are all the same or basically almost exactly the same so that you can count like how much your bridge will support. Okay, so now first, I want you to try 3 different types of bridges. For the first bridge, I want you to make out of just a single sheet of paper. And I want you to just lay it flat. Your second bridge, I want you to use multiple sheets of paper. And then for your third bridge, I want you to try something interesting, which is to fold the sheet of paper like this. So you take it and you fold to about like 1/3 of the way through. I will show you mine after I folded it. So here we go. So make something like this. It doesn't have to be even or anything, just something similar to this. And I want you to start testing out the strengths of your bridges. I'll do it with you. Here we go. So I'm going to have them relatively close together. It doesn't really matter how close. Depends on the size of your index card. So I'm going to have it like this. And then I'm just going to count how many pennies this bridge can hold. 1, 2 pennies. Your index card, which is a little bit sturdier than the sheet of paper, will probably be able to hold more. Now let's try multiple sheets of paper. It can be 2 or 3 index cards, I would say. I'm going to use a little bit more since I'm using thinner paper. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. That's almost about to fall. If I had more pennies, and you can keep on doing this if you have more pennies, just keep on adding and see how many it'll take to fall. Mine's about to fall. I can tell about around 10. See, there it fell because I touched it. Now, you can see how it was caving in, and this is because all the weight's in the center, so it's not being distributed to the sides or anywhere. So it's just going to cave in eventually. Now, let's try our folded one. Here we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that. One sheet of paper, but it's folded. And look, it's not caving in like the multiple sheets of paper were. And I think you find that if you have more pennies and keep on testing, you'll find that this type of folded construction should be able to hold more pennies than your multiple sheets of paper and definitely more than just your one sheet of paper. And now we're going to talk about why. So, when you build a bridge, there's different forces acting on these pennies. This is because pennies, it's because of gravity, which we talked about earlier a few weeks ago. And so basically, gravity pulls these pennies down, right? And that's what causes the bridge to cave in the middle. However, when you fold this index card, it makes the bridge able to withstand more gravity or withstand more force. It makes it sturdier, less unstable. So the bridge will remain standing and it holds more weight, holds more pennies. Now this has to do with 2 different types of forces. We have tension and compression. Now, in regular bridges that you cross across the streets, tension and compression are balanced so that the bridge can stay standing. Now, these 2 opposite forces, tension and compression, they work together to make a sort of equilibrium or like an equal spot in the bridge's structure. And if there's too much compression, the bridge will buckle, aka what the single card did and what the multiple sheets of paper almost did. It caves in the middle like this. And the bridge will break if there's too much tension or snap, like almost like this. It almost just snaps in half and rips in half. Now you won't really see that much. We're mostly dealing with compression here, but those 2 forces still work together to help form a sturdy bridge. So when you have this folded type of structure, it's more sturdy. It's able to spread out the force evenly among the sides, and it's able to deal with that, creating a balance between compression and tension. So you'll find that this folded bridge, even though it's only made out of 1 sheet of paper, it'll be able to hold more pennies than your multiple sheets of paper. Thank you for watching. Come back next week for more fun experiments, and stay safe. This came from the Bloomington's Mom's blog. Thank you. Bye bye.